Isis, Shalom, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam. All right, so I have a video here that I came across. This guy, I love this guy. He just, it's actually comedic, the way he puts it all together. And again, you know, I could get on here all the time and keep saying what I'm saying over and over and over again. It becomes redundant. You know, it doesn't really matter what I say or doesn't say anymore. All I could do now is just pass on messages and things that other people have found in this fight. And this is a good one, actually, because you have this message, let's build back better, that started from the media. And I keep hearing it, and ironically, this guy put it all together, and he's showing you from all around the world how all medias, all governments are saying the same thing, which, again, that should raise alarms within a person's mind that clearly we're being duped. We're clearly being manipulated, especially by the media. I've been saying it all along. Everybody's saying the media, the media, the media. The media is not supposed to stand with the government, by the way. The media is supposed to be the ones who expose the truth about things, that let people know about things. That's what the news used to be. The news, you know, all these newscasters that are in movies, they're immoral. News and movies and fantasies are not supposed to mix, okay? News journalists are not supposed to be in movies. There's a reason for that. You figure it out, okay? But it's real. It's real. There's a moral objective that is not being followed at all. Not at all. And they're you know, I mean, they're making up anything they want. Everything from Biden signing an executive order for face mask. Keep in mind, folks, the mandatory the order that he signed is only to be on federal grounds. Only if you're on federal grounds do you have to wear a mask. So if you're in a federal building like the IRS, IRS isn't federal. Any building that claims to be federal, more or less, or grounds that claim to be federal, you have to wear a mask on it. And by law, any officers that are on the ground can tell you to put on a mask, either or get arrested or get off the grounds. Other than that, they can't tell you on public property to wear a mask. Okay, I test it out every day. I live in New York City. I get on the train every day. I pass by a group of cops every day in the same place. And they don't say a word to me, a word, not a single thing. They don't even look my direction, okay? Because they know the law, and they know they can't force these so-called citizens to do anything that they don't have to do. That's essentially, you know, one of the things how they've tricked us through the media by making us believe that we have to wear a mask at all times. And technically, from Target to Kmart to even little stores, they actually can't tell you to wear a mask. They can't tell you that. You know, if the people would just not do it, they're not going to close their doors. This is all about money. But here, I'm gonna let you watch this video. Just check out how this guy puts it together, because this is really it's funny. It's all funny. You should be laughing at this right now. But check this out. This is the guy. Hold on. This is the channel. I take no credit for it. The Outer Light. 16 hours ago. 9.2K views. This guy's got the way he puts everything together is always, it's hilarious. It's just literally hilarious. Check this out.
Why are they going down?
Now check this out. This guy points out that the dislikes are going down as he's watching it, which more or less shows manipulation by YouTube. You know, the likes were up to like 4 million at one point or something like that, and now it's just going down like crazy. Here, watch.
It's going down right now. I just don't get it. Why are they going down?
Check that out.
Why are the dislikes going
The dislikes
down
are going
right
down.
now? I just don't get it. Oh my goodness.
2.3, 2.2, 2.1 next.
I've never seen that happen on YouTube.
See that?
Before.
And they say it's because of spam.
Explain it to me. that to me.
Look at that. It's going down. Dislikes for your president. It ain't my president. So this is the reasoning. And this demon right here, he's worried about something. Awfully happy over there. Bipolar motherfucker.
Question to ask, how do we build back better?
To build back better.
To build back better. I want to know why this little girl, Greta, whatever the fuck her last name is, first name, I don't give a shit. Why the hell does this one little girl get so much publicity? What voice is she? She's not even black. She comes from a wealthy white family. What is she complaining about? What? You know what this is? She's one of these Illuminati family, whatever, secret society, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to believe. She's being raised in it. She's probably going to be some great, huge public figure when she's grows into a mature adult. That's what this is. What they're prepping her for. This chick has no reason to complain. No reason. She's a little actor. Literally, she's a little goddamn actor. And that's what these families that are in these medias and in television, they pimp their children. You know, they literally pimp their children. They they put their children into acting and all this crap. And who knows what other little things that they do concerning these sacrificial ceremonies and initiations. And oh, come on, man. Yo, this is a really sick society. It's sick. It's sick. In my opinion, there should be a little black girl up there from the ghetto talking about how fucked up everything is in the ghetto, about how fucked up we are to each other in the ghetto. That's what we should be talking about, right? Fuck out of here, man. I can't keep cool anymore about these things, man. This is ridiculous. But check it out. Check it. I'll play the rest. Check it out.
It's a very pertinent question to ask, how do we build back better?
Build back better.
To build back better.
To build back better. Whatever.
Give a chance to reset the clock and build back better than before.
And keep in mind, they're talking about building back better. Does that mean all debt is erased? Does that mean all debt that all we've accumulated through this time and through the years, does that mean it all becomes erased? What building back exactly do they want to build back? What build back are they planning? Are they planning to relieve our problems? Because we got problems too. The people, the bottom feeders, most of us are in debt that will never be able to pay back our debts within our lifetime. So I'm going to hope, which I doubt it though, but I'm going to hope that their building back better has us in mind concerning our debt. And I also feel that that's what everyone should be thinking, literally, right now, when hearing what they're saying about building back.
To build back better than before.
Remember the terrible damage of COVID as we try to build back from this global pandemic.
Build back.
Joe Biden calls it build back better.
Build back better.
Build back better.
Build back better.
Building back better.
Building back better.
To build back better.
Build back better.
Build it back better.
We're gonna build it.
Build it back better.
Build it back better.
My plan to build back better.
Build back better.
Start taking all the problems that have been created in
This demon right here.
health and start to build back.
Build back
in a positive way.
in a positive way.
A booklet
Called Build Back Better.
written off the coronavirus.
I don't know what they were pointing out here. Something about the Marines and maybe not saluting, but he said something about, he said, look, the Marines, but I'm not sure what they're really pointing out here. Salute to the Marines. I guess because he didn't salute the Marines. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Now check this out. The military, some of the military actually turned their backs during during the president's run down the street. Check it out. So you see, even some of the military, they're not gonna force any vaccinations on their own people. They're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. It's a fantasy of television, of the news saying this over and over again, that you will have that vaccinations are mandatory.
Any of you say, in my opinion, Joe Biden is still a rapist.
That's right, he is. He's a child molester, man.
In my opinion,
The fucking guy has been caught with pictures.
in my opinion,
Joe Biden has been shown with pictures right here on YouTube. You can find him right here on YouTube. With him in unusual hand positions with children's in pictures. And even moving pictures, you see him talking into children's ears, and you see the children like bending away from him because he must be saying something. Who knows what he's saying, but you see the uncomfortableness. Just check it out for yourself. Just do your own research. Go put in Joe Biden pedophilia. Go put it in. You're gonna see it all. YouTube hasn't gotten rid of all of it. Check it out.
you need a Dunn who works for him do the research.
Do the research, exactly.
After the allegations came out.
So let me get this straight. Joe Biden signed an executive order, mandatory masks on federal property. Then he goes to the Lincoln Memorial. And what does he do? He has no mask on.
He has no mask on. When he's... She's pointing out that Joe Biden had no mask on when he was signing the order to wear a mask on federal property is what they're... Yeah, whatever. But check this out.
What does he do? Signs executive orders with no mask on. What does the media do? Fucking crickets.
Crickets.
One person asked,
Crickets.
the secretary says, oh, he was celebrating. Fuck out of here.
Why weren't President Biden and all members of the Biden family masked at all times on federal lands last night if he signed an executive order that...
Now I want to tell you something about these people. They don't even know how to tell a lie right. What you're about to see is the journalist asking the lady at the Post why they weren't wearing masks, right? And in the ceremony. All the lady had to say that was supporting these liars right here, all they had to say, if they're going to tell a lie, tell it right. And the lie should have went that all they want to do is just take a picture. Just want to take a picture and they put their mask right back on, done. But they can't even say that right. They watch the excuse that this lady gives for why they don't have masks on instead of just going the easy route. And if you're going to lie, tell the lie right. Just say they took off their mask for a brief moment to take a picture and they put it back on or something. But they can't even tell a lie right. Look, check it out.
mandates masks on federal lands at all times.
At the inaugural...
At the Lincoln Memorial, yes.
I think, Steve, he was celebrating a day in our country, and certainly he signed the mask mandate because it's a way to send a message to the
Look, now see how she's got confidence? See how she's going?
He was inaugurated as president of the United States. He was surrounded by his family. We take a number of precautions, but I think we have bigger issues to worry about at this moment in time. Go ahead, Anita.
Right.
You mentioned, oh, sorry, Jeff. Let me go to Jeff, Anita, because I already went to you, if that's okay.
Thanks very much. Follow up on...
Right now in the United States, people should not be walking around with masks. We're sure of it, because people are listening really closely to us. Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask.
There's no reason. Did you hear that? No reason, he said. I remember seeing this interview. He said no reason why people should be walking around with masks. Yet, we're all walking around with masks on. But this man still support. Which one does he support? Does he support not having a mask, or does he support having a mask? Which one is it? Which one?
In the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people...
And keep in mind, what he's saying is not even a professional answer. It's not professional at all. It's not medical. It's nothing. Keep in mind also that they have not told the public yet how to eat healthy during all this. Not one word on what you should be eating, what you should not be eating. You notice that, right? And mind you, a strain supposedly is coming from Europe. A new strain. Then ask yourself, why are planes flying back and forth from Europe to America if there's a new strain? If this is a real quarantine, why? It reminds me of the hospital workers. Why are they still wearing the scrubs outside the hospital if it's so damn contagious? 12 hours in the air? Come on, man.
That it is. And often,
Come on.
There are unintended consequences. People keep fiddling with the mask and they keep touching their face.
And can you get some schmutz sort of staying inside there?
Schmutz. Jewish people. Schmutz. Schmutz. That's
Needing them and people who are ill. The people who, when you look at the films of foreign countries and you see 85% of the people wearing masks, that's fine. I'm not against it.
confusing.
That's fine.
But it can lead to a shortage of masks.
Oxymoronic. That's what this is. Hypocrites. Dr. Fauci still needs to reform.
It's about building this country
Better.
Growing conspiracy following it. It is called the Great Reset.
The Great Reset.
Unprecedented opportunity to rethink and reset the ways in which we live.
The great opportunity for reset.
The theory even calls Mr. Biden's campaign slogan, Build Back Better, a front for the conspiracy.
Build back better.
Building back better our economy.
Build back better.
All elements of the Great Reset are fundamental to building the future we need.
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
Build back better.
It's a big effort to, some would say, to build back better. We would say to really have a great reset.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy, Rocky. That's what this is. It's a conspiracy, Rocks. Look at this. Check this out. Check this out, y'all. The needle is all the way down already. He tried to pull it out a little bit and try to push it down. Nothing. Right on TV. Right on TV. It's gonna disappear. See what they're pointing out is the green screen effect. You think they're in a certain place and they're not. They're all using green screens, and half the time you may not even be looking at the actual person. Anyway, that's another story. Another story. Let me see. Yeah, it's just nonsense now. Point is, I don't think we're in as much trouble as they're trying to make it seem we are. I don't think they're ever going to be able to force anything on us. And if they are, there's going to be a war. Trust me, there's going to be a war. It's got to be. It simply has to be. Tell him, Rocks. Tell him, Rocks. Come here. Tell him, Rocky. There's got to be a war, right? There's got to be a war. It's coming, folks.